Hi guys, this is S1E1 Gaming here. This is going to be my first video of FIFA 16 content. It's going to be about career mode. I did have a think about the team that I was going to be choosing. Not a team like Liverpool, Chelsea, Man U, anything OP, but I was thinking kind of like a road to glory, not like a road to glory as in, from the lower leagues to the higher leagues, but like a smallish club. I'm not, no offense to any other clubs in the Barclays Premier League, but I did go for Crystal Palace considering that they weren't the best team. But I would have liked to see them go up to the ranks into the Champions League and see how they looked in this career mode. So obviously getting started here, we're going to be playing on Legendary. Just updating the latest squads right now and just editing all this stuff with my name, blah blah blah. So basically, my aim for the first season in this Crystal Palace career mode, it's basically going to be just for me to maybe finish above mid-table, considering we are playing on Legendary. Legendary is a little bit a little bit too hard. I have recently been playing on World Class, and I just started playing Legendary, so I've been getting used to it on kickoff, not with Crystal Palace, which would have been a good idea. So I got a hang of it to the team that I was starting with. But you know what, Legendary is pretty hard. They seem to pass the ball a lot more around the back, so it's going to be a little bit more of a possession game than an attacking game. World Class, you got chance after chance, whereas this was just like they just park the bus pretty much and get you on the counter. So this will be a really good series for me and a really frustrating one. Hoping that you guys watching will enjoy the content I bring you guys, and hope you guys are patient because I doubt I will be uploading a lot of things on a daily basis. Maybe every second day or something if I get the chance, because I do have a lot of stuff going on. I've got school, studying, stuff like that. Things that are more important than this. So I'm just doing this as a hobby. You know, I like to start career modes. I like a little bit of Ultimate Team and stuff like that. So I'm trying to enjoy myself. And by making you guys happy watching this, I'm basically doing my job pretty well. So we start this career mode off by accepting the European International Cup with a total prize money of 5.6 mil, which is pretty decent. Can add to that budget of 27 million. We're just going to go look for the objective. So the board has told us that they'd like us to finish in mid-table, but I'd like to try and aim for Europa League. It's a pretty high expectation, but I like to challenge myself to the max, and I think that'll be a pretty good a decent objective for me to go for, to aim for. So we're going to be starting off with a 4-3-3 defensive, only because we've got Mil Jedinak. He's not the most attacking. He's a pretty defensive midfielder, so I'm going to put him in that CDM role. And obviously we got Johan Kabay. He is a long shot. Like, I just love taking my long shots, and I'm putting Kabay on that right side so he can put it onto his right foot and then try and aim for the far top corner. Pretty OP in this FIFA, and obviously we have to put the 5-star skilling Balassi onto that left wing. He is a very good skiller, a very pacey winger too, which can be used against the slower players like Mertesacker very well if you know how to use it. I was actually a little bit surprised that Connor Wickham wasn't as good. I was expecting him to be, a decent talent. It was one of the reasons why I wanted to start this career mode specifically because of him. But then I looked him up as I was recording this, and he had a decent potential, but he didn't have the best potential. So right now I'm doing a post commentary. Obviously you can tell by me doing talking right now to you guys. And we will be leaving the team like this. We've got Delaney, 33 years old, our most experienced player in the team right now, the oldest player. And I will be changing the captain from Jedinak to Scott Dan. Considering I am Australian, I believe that Scott Dan is a better captain in my eyes. We will be putting the training drills on. Sorry if I get the pronunciations wrong, but we will be going to the fullback, Squire, the guy who is a former Lille player. I'll be putting him on El Rondo. We will grab Connor Wickham, putting him on a beating your man for dribbling and a shooting drill to get his dribbling and shooting up there. I believe Connor Wickham does have around about low 70s, high 70s, low 80s potential, which is pretty decent. We will be putting Jordan Much onto another drill, hopefully improving his shooting and his passing. Once I kind of find him, there we go. So we'll be putting him on the passing El Rondo for short pass and vision. Then we will be going to him again and working on his chance creation, which will be improving his attack positioning, shooting, and shot power, which is not too bad for a midfielder, considering that they love to hit the long shots, especially Aaron Gabay. He is getting older, so we will have to look for a replacement in the midfield and, of course, the centre-back role, considering knowing that Delaney will probably, possibly, or very likely retire in either this season or the coming seasons. So we will be going to the transfers. Oh, sorry, we'll be going back to the squad just to see, just checking Sacco's stats, just checking if he was a left foot, and he was, because I like to have my wingers cut in onto the left foot, or on the right wing left foot and then the left wing right foot. I think it's really really effective, especially if they've got 5-star weak foot, so you can just rocket it near post, far post, considering it doesn't really matter what foot they are. So we'll be going for very, very young players in the Barclays Premier League, or not just Barclays Premier League, but midfielders anywhere. I was going to consider Bazour, but I know he's just overrated. So I'm looking for English homegrown talent right now. But you seeing me right there, I picked up Ward-Prowse from Southampton. Very, very, very good free kick take in my opinion. We also picked up Emre Can. He is a machine. I love him. He's actually a very, very good player. He knows how to defend. He knows how to attack. I don't know if he's a high work rate. He's got high work rates, but he's just an all around. And I am a Liverpool fan, so Emre Can's a pretty cool player to me. We also went for Kovalenko, a Ukrainian centre attacking mid who can also play as a centre mid. I believe he does have high attacking work and medium defensive, but I'm going to be looking. He's only going to be a player that will go forward because he actually, you know what? Putting him in that centre mid role, he will play as a centre mid because he can defend and attack. And as you could just see just then, we went for Just, a Dutch centre back who has some pretty decent potential. Never knew about him until I actually looked him up, and he's actually a pretty decent centre back for the replacement of Delaney, and of course the 5-star Charlie Masonda being a possible replacement on the wing. Considering Sacco isn't a player that I really enjoy using. Like, he is a decent player, don't get me wrong, but I haven't really enjoyed using him from the times I have used him. I'm just looking through right now. I'm looking through our players that I will be considering selling. I'm just looking through the young players, just seeing who I don't need. And right now, Hangeland I don't really need. I'll keep Delaney because he is he's a starter, at Crystal Palace currently right now. Shamak, not a big fan of him. He's not that good. I'm keeping Punchin because he's got a decent long shot, and he's actually a pretty decent player in my opinion. So I did go ahead and transfer list, I believe, 6 players, 2 youngsters, and 4 really experienced players, but players that I won't be using. Just looking at Adebayor's stats, and I saw that he had 4-star skill moves, so I will be keeping him for this season, hoping that he has a good season so I can sell him for more money next season. Considering he is 31 years old and he won't be going for too much in this season, so hoping to keep him now and get rid of him next season for a little bit more money. Okay. Basically, I will be starting this tournament next episode. I like to quick sim my tournaments. Only because it's just a quicker and easier way of me making more money. So I just like to skip through the tournaments, and the tournaments everything will be playing a legendary. I'll try and get as many clips as possible to you guys. Hoping that you guys did enjoy this episode. This is my first ever video, and I'll catch you guys later.